So, the first things you have to do to start setting up your goals. I can only speak from experience. So, for example, my goal in 2021 was to run 1,000 miles after an accident. And I've never done that before. So, it was pretty hard to start putting down my goals. So, there's two things you could do if you're just beginning. The first one is find somebody that did or does what you want to do, and you don't have to take him as a mentor, but you can ask for tips or go in the journey with them and follow them as much as you can, because if they're not willing to be there next to you, or you can't pay them or anything, you're gonna have to learn somehow. So I was lucky enough to have a mentor next to me, and he was 60 years old, almost 58, and he used to run 3 to 5 8 miles a day. So when I first started, my first time running outside ever was 5 miles, and it killed me. I was like, what in the world is this? But he lived close to me, and we started running together. And long story short, he pushed me to run 1,000 miles that year, 2021. So that's the first thing. Find somebody that does or did what you want to do, and follow them on that same path, or ask them for tips and advice, and hope that they can guide you. Or then you're gonna have to start going onto YouTube or looking for something else to push you where you want to go. But you have to start somewhere. You can't just wake up one day and start, oh, I'm gonna do this, and then just consistently do it day by day. So that's my number one. The number two is, if your goal is to do something that you've done before, it's gonna be a little bit easier. Not always easy, because maybe it's 2024. In 2021, I ran 1,000 miles. I haven't been able to run 1,000 miles again, just because of my lack of discipline and not consistent. So this year, I'm holding myself accountable through my YouTube journey. And with you guys, whoever's watching this, you guys can come along with me. I just finished running my 5 miles. It's gonna be every other day, 5 miles. And whenever I feel good, let's go for 10 miles, let's go for 13 miles. So that brings me to my second point. How do you stay consistent with your goals? I ran 1,000 miles already. I know what it feels like. I know the hard work that it takes. So for me, it's just about getting up and doing it. I already know what running 13.1 miles feels like and how long it takes. So I can kind of go off of that. I just got to build myself back up. So I just ran 5 miles. The other day I ran six for the first time this year in 2 years. So I just little by little have to start building that back up. Um, so if you never started running, just grab your only pairs of shoes that you have, and if you want to start running to lose weight or feel more accomplished in something, do something that not everybody does, uh, just go ahead and grab your first pair of running shoes and go out for a mile walk, 2 mile walk, and then start for a mile jog or something. But the first time I went running, those first 5 miles, I was wearing some Adidas shoes, and they were horrible. I messed up my bag. Like, didn't mess it up, but it really hurt, just because I didn't know how to run, and I was wearing some random shoes. Later, when I upgraded the shoes, it was a complete game changer. So just bear that in mind. You're gonna have to upgrade your gear if you want to start running more and more. So back to the point, if you've done something before, all you have to do is realize, wow, I've done this before. So why can't I do it again? Why haven't I been doing it again and again and again? So write down why you accomplished what you accomplished before. Write down how you did it, what pushed you, and just make it another purpose, as to, okay, let me do this again to feel accomplished and to know that I can do it. And once you did that thing again, you're gonna be like, okay, this just opened up another door. Let me try something new. I know I can accomplish my goals. Let me go for it. and go from there. So that's number two. Going back to number one, find a mentor, find somebody you look up to, or find somebody that's on the same path as you, just starting, so they can be a companion with you and do the thing. Or if they've been doing it and they just want to be your friend, they want to help you out, learn from them. They don't have to be there babysitting you, but you can learn a lot from them. And then the number two is, if you did something spectacular for yourself and you accomplished it one day and you want to do it again, so you can open another door to know and feel more confident that you can do it, go ahead and do it again. Give yourself purpose and go from there. So just finished my first 5 miles. I hope you guys stay in the journey with me, because I gotta do this 1,000 miles again, and then we gotta do it again and again and again. The grind is never gonna have to stop. The hard work is never gonna have to stop. You always gotta keep pushing yourself, and this is my way of keeping myself accountable. Like I said, I can't blame anybody else for my mistakes. I can't blame anybody else or for anything in my life, and I cannot make excuses. So stop making excuses. Grab a pair of shoes, go outside, and do something hard. Do something that you don't want to do, and do something that you can tell yourself that you're proud of when you're done doing it. So thank you for watching.